this list. You guys are probably saying, well, everything I eat you've got your cakes, cookies, pastries, donuts, sodas, energy drinks, sports drinks, cheese, pizza, ice cream, sausages, hot dogs, bacon, ribs, everything. Anything that's good. Those things are going to be your empty calories. Now, if you're like me, I can pick 6, 7, 8 things on this list that are empty calories. But again, that's why you want to focus on the things that you're actually putting in your plate, because if you're having one of these things, you're not having fruits, you're not having vegetables, this is pretty much what you do all the time. Imagine the amount of stress and strain that you're actually putting into your body, and actually on your body as well. Oftentimes we're so consumed with how we look on the outside, and I drop those 10 pounds, and I get into this dress or this, that type of thing. But you have to remember, whatever you put into your body is going to be what you get out of it, what you're going to get out of it. You can drop 10 pounds, but you're still going to be consuming foods that are going to give you high cholesterol. It's going to increase your chances for diabetes, all those different types of things. So again, that's why you want to focus on the things that you're putting into your body. I always tell everybody, you just want to put the wrong gas into your car. I think the same type of way when it comes to your body as well. Instead, healthy options that you may want to choose, purchase low-fat cheese or low-fat hot dogs, or choose water, milk, and sugar-free soda instead of fruits with sugar. And again, you're going to have these types of things, but you got to make sure that you're not, having these things every single day. Nothing's wrong with the soda every once in a while, but if you're having it every single day, that's going to cause issues for you. So with some foods, like most candies and sodas, all the calories are empty calories. So that's why you don't get any type of fulfillment from it other than mentally, other than it tastes good. You just continue to eat it, and you continue to eat it. And again, it's going to do way more damage than it's going to do good for you. So then you definitely want to have things that give you the nutritional value and the nutritional content. Here you've got examples of some foods with some empty calories. It ranges from your sweet applesauce, ground beef, fried chicken, to whole milk. And then you're looking at foods with few or no empty calories. And again, you've got your unsweet applesauce, extra lean ground beef, where you're looking at about 90% more. And typically that's on the package. You're able to see that. Baked chicken breasts without the skin, unsweet cereals, and fat-free milk. Now, you don't have to do all these things. But think about it, if you're making corporations, any changes in your diet, one at a time, so again, you will be making those changes and seeing benefits from those types of things. How many empty calories can a person have? This ranges from children 2 to 3, goes all the way up to adults over the age of 50. And again, I know you guys probably can't see this a whole lot, but again, if you go to MyPlate.gov, it gives you all of this stuff. You can actually look at that, print these things off. So this is for a person who's not physically active, the amount of empty calories that you have. And again, you see, we'll just go for, a male 19 to 30. They're looking for empty calories 330. That's not a whole lot at all. That may be 350, something like that. And again, that's going to be a whole lot more than what normal people are actually consuming. Now, if you're a person who exercises more, of course you're going to be burning more calories, so your amount is going to be somewhat higher. But again, regardless, you're still going to make the amount of empty calories that you can take in. Physical activity. Now this actually goes hand in hand with your nutrition choices that you're actually making. Oftentimes people want to focus on one and not necessarily the other, but truth be told, doing both of these is going to give you your best option. Because you can work your butt off with physical activity, but if you put junk in, you're not going to see any type of benefit. The same thing, you can work your butt off when it comes to your nutrition choices, but if you don't incorporate physical activity, you're not going to see as great as benefits that you would if you actually combine both of those. So again, physical activity simply means putting the body through something more important. Walking briskly, gardening, doing something out in the yard, all those things count. Now, here's the difference. For health benefits, physical activity should be moderate or vigorous activity. So what I mean by that, and I'm not knocking anything that anybody does, but if you are a person, you say, well, I walk from floor to floor while I'm at work, every single day. That's exercise. Well, sometimes people get caught up in the wrong thing of that. That is good that you're walking and you're doing something, but in order to see benefits, in order to see health benefits, you have to have what we call planned exercise, where your heart rate's elevated and you can tell you're doing something. Doing what you normally do through your daily routine, yes, you're burning calories, but you're not burning nearly the amount of calories that you're going to be burning if you have your planned exercise. And again, if you've been doing that 6, 7 years, your body gets used to it. You're not putting your body through the amount of stress and strain that a planned exercise format would be. And that doesn't mean that walking isn't a way that you can actually do those things. But plan your walk where you say, okay, I'm going to increase my pace here for 2 minutes, walk slowly for a minute, increase my pace for 3 minutes, walk slowly for 2 minutes. And again, it's going to be very individual specific because everybody's different. Now, one thing that you want to take into account is that, if you're a person you just don't know should you be increasing it at a certain rate or a certain percentage, always consult with your physician first before you actually start any type of exercise plan. And again, doing something is better than doing nothing. So if you're a person, you can say, well, I walk from day to day. I'm not saying stop doing those things while you're at work, but again, in order to see health benefits, that intensity has to be moderate or vigorous so you can see those benefits. Oftentimes, that's why you'll see people say, well, I'll walk every single day when I'm at work doing stuff. I haven't seen any changes or benefits. But your body's gotten used to it, so you're going to have to do some things to actually change those things. So although you're moving, light intensity activities do not increase your heart rate, so you should not count these toward meeting the physical activity recommendations. You can start out with about 2 to 3 days a week. You don't have to say, all right, I'm going full-fledged, I'm going 7 days a week. If you hadn't done anything in a while, shoot for 2 to 3 days and do those type of things. And if you need ideas, we've got different things here. Moderate physical activity includes walking briskly. You're looking at about 3.5 miles per hour. So that's moving at a pretty good pace. Normal, it's more than just a normal walk. Bicycling, dancing, water aerobics, tennis. Here you're looking at your aerobic exercise, things that involve your large muscle groups and things that actually get your heart rate up and get you going. Now, vigorous activity include running or jogging. You're looking at that increase about 5 miles per hour, walking very fast, bicycling, heavy yard work, swinging, aerobics, basketball, and then like competitive tennis and different things like that as well. So I say that to say increasing both of these things when it comes to exercise and actually choosing healthier options when it comes to things that you're going to be eating, when it comes to your plate. It's going to give you more longevity and it's going to make you an overall healthier person, which means you're going to feel a whole lot better as well. If you have any questions on these things or want to know more, if you go to MyPlate.gov, you can Google and go through different things. It's going to give you more in-depth information on these different types of things that we're talking about this morning. Does anybody have any questions on anything so far? All right. Well, thank you guys for your time, and everybody go and exercise.
Uh-huh.